Trippier onside, he's not. Flag goes up, it's not going to count for Joe Linton. What a start that would have been for Newcastle, 45 seconds.
Absolutely.
Came openly off Xerxes.
Right side. Just got to make sure United, when they...
Bruno Guimaraes up against Bruno Fernandes. Ali again, today a 50th Premier League appearance.
Dalot got into that wide position again, the delivery in the box was...
Today a first Premier League start for him. Good Murphy, who has already scored 7. And Harvey Barnes, dangerous. Bit of dilly-dallying by Dalot. And Burn.
Just see this one develop.
Yolo. And that will do the confidence of Bayern the world of. And Ugarte had to crunch in response. Guimaraes looking for players are still playing for their places. Hard. And here's a chance for Xerxes. And a very good stop by Nick Pope.
I tell you, that's lovely play from United.
Murphy. Too close. Very lofty. Guimaraes was arriving. Thumbs up. Shit. Bayern was coasting to it. Guimaraes looking for Alexander Isak. Last home game here. Tell you what, you don't stop those. So much talk of who's in goal for Manchester United. Sandro Tonali gives Newcastle United the lead at St James's Park. He scored against Brentford in the... What, you don't stop those. So much talk of who's in goal for Manchester United. Sandro Tonali. A fraction. Bruno Guimaraes giving it back to Trippier. Oh, Isak! Bayern with a wonderful save. Well, off the top of the net. Dan Burn closely. Tonali enjoying the spotlight of being sent to Bruno Fernandes arriving. Murphy should be able to get this away. Lies from Manchester United, who have just scored the perfect counter-attacking goal. Sent out wide. It's a great return. Share against his old team Leicester on Monday. Mesrel Barnes.
It's a ball.
Dangerous. He side foots it home.
That's a brilliant run again from Diogo Dalot. United create problems for themselves when they're trying.
Alejandro Garnacho scores to equal. Just scored the perfect counter-attacking goal.
And again from Diogo Dalot.
For a year, the absence of Eddie Howe. But how the Newcastle have to play better than they have done here today if they're going to progress in that competition.
United create problems for themselves when they're trying to play in their own.
Alejandro Garnacho. Defenders have to be careful. He side foots it home. Alejandro Garnacho.
Third of the field. Once they get beyond the half.
That's right, with such momentum. This is Murphy. Looking Tonali here. Does he fancy it? Hanging for Dan Burn. Back post header. Lindelof was aware that Isak. Dalot. Here's Murphy. Dorby. Share. Nick Pope. The run. It's Garnacho again. Better distance this time from Dalot. But Dan Burn as Newcastle look to start this second half strongly. What a start to the second half for Newcastle.
You know, this is the one part about this young man's game.
He scored at Leicester on Monday. Another impressive team goal. It's all about the build-up for Newcastle again. Nacho taking on Livramento. It's his 7th appearance for the club. Murphy. That's a great ball in. It really is. And now Joelinton's got options. Isak has Dalot there. And this is Murphy. Harvey Barnes. Two Newcastle players jump together. How long can Newcastle hold on to the advantage? Perfect. Scooping it on for Tonali. Lindelof. There. Here's Tonali. That's where he comes across to help. 2 goals in the second half. A bow and arrow celebration. Swap sides with Barnes. Share. Start to the game for Manchester United in well over a year. Simply looking for Christian Eriksen here. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Great touch. Bruno. Has Newcastle United hit the target again? And it's Mazraoui who looks sheepish. He presented that opportunity to Harvey Barnes, who took it with glee.
You know, this is the one part about this young man's game that's... And this current one ain't doing too...
Forward at by the Newcastle crowd as Fulham tries to get away from Share. The attempted nutmeg by Chi. That was only the final touch. It's all about the build-up for Newcastle again. Nacho, a bunch of the home crowd at St James's Park. Stopped by Luke. Harvey Barnes steps down on the accelerator. Good recovery from Mazraoui. Corner. Bruno Fernandes needs an exit wrap. And the other one is Mr. Shearer.
There, Jacob Murphy, you can see right along the line.
Towards Burn. On the edge of their own penalty area. Bind here, perhaps sensible here. Dan Burn wins the header again. Mount. Ugarte. Straight at the keeper.
Lucky. That's that situation on top.
Newcastle are about to take up Isak. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Good night and good work. Manchester United aren't coming back from this now. As Gordon trying to get in on the back of Euro here. Bruno Guimaraes joins the party. His 4th Premier League goal of the season. Newcastle United's 4th Premier League goal of the day.